What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Charge It Up. For today's video, Autopilot on city streets. Let's go. Alright guys, for today's video, just heading back from the cottage to Toronto. Gonna be using back roads and country roads and then city roads all the way home, not using the highway whatsoever. We'll see how long the trip takes and how it goes with Autopilot. Let's go. We are currently on County Road 45 in Hastings, Ontario, going along with the flow of traffic here. The maximum speed here is 80 and we are doing 90, so I have Autopilot set to 10 over the speed limit at 90 max. It will not go over. Even if I try to up it, you can see it's not going up, and it's telling me auto steer speed restricted to 90 kilometers, and that's what I have set up in my settings section. Alright, so we have reached Roseneath, and this area here is a 50 zone, so we have the maximum set to 60, following this car ahead, and I believe it's going to be 50 for a while here. This road here is actually got about 7 or 8 dispensaries. Oh, look at this. Medical Wheel Natural Healing, Mary Jane's Dispensary, Central Leaf Medicinals, Brad's Place Dispensary. That's hilarious. That makes me laugh. That's so funny. There's so many on this road. Smokey's Drive-Thru, Sweet Leaf Premium Dispensary. Did I say 8? Maybe there's 9 or 10. Alright, coming up on Concession Road 9 right here. I'm actually going to take over and I'm going to make a right-hand turn onto Concession Road 9. Alright, now that that right-hand turn is done, let's go back into Autopilot. Coming up to pretty much the first thing going on since we started, coming up to a stop sign up ahead here. Autopilot will recognize the stop sign and slow down at the stop sign. Oh, that's a big stop there. Alright, that's a huge break there. So we'll come to the stop sign here. It's an always stop, and once we do come to a stop, I'll tell it to continue going as the stuff in the trunk decides to fly backwards, and Autopilot will continue to and go on. Alright, we are now an hour into our trip here. We are currently on Oak Ridges Drive in Hamilton Township of Ontario. Still going along here on this road. It's a maximum 80, got Autopilot set to 90, and we're just here cruising along, letting Autopilot do its thing, and I'm just literally just looking around and taking the scenery in. Alright, coming up to a red light here, and Autopilot notices that and letting me know that it's stopping in a traffic control. Nice slow down to the red light, and I'll stop here. Okay, light's about to change here. I'm gonna go ahead and tell the Autopilot to proceed through by hitting the accelerator pedal, and it'll just go through here. There we go. And it'll now speed up to the maximum that I have the Autopilot set to, which is 90. Coming up to section here where the speed limit will be reduced, so we're going from a 80 maximum to a 60 maximum as it comes down to right here, and Autopilot will then slow down to 70 maximum to adhere to the speed limits. Coming up to another 60 zone here, Autopilot would automatically go from 80 to 60 and then drop the speed limit from 90 to 70 maximum. Okay, not too sure why all of a sudden Autopilot, that's a little weird, but okay. Auto still unavailable for the rest of the drive, but why? Hold steering wheel warning ignored multiple times. No, I didn't ignore it at all, actually. What the hell? Every single time it told me to put my hand on the wheel, I did. That's a little weird, but all right. Not sure if you guys know this or not, but there is one way around that, and it's this way right here. Let's just say you pull over to the side of the road, or I mean, obviously go into a parking spot or a parking lot or something like that. You come up to a stop. You go into park, right? You go into park, and then go back into drive, and autopilot will be available again. Just like that. So let's say that actually does happen to you at any time for whatever reason, not sure why, but as you can see now, autopilot is back and available again, and we'll let autopilot do its thing again. So it's a little weird that that came up, but we'll keep an eye on it, and we'll continue on with autopilot. Coming up to another 60 zone here. Speed limit changes right here, and autopilot would change the speed right now. And then immediately we'll change back to 80 here. Here we go, and autopilot will adjust on its own. We'll go back from 70 to 90. Currently on Gannereska Road in Campbellcroft, Ontario. And like I previously said, it is an 80 and we are doing 90. Continuing on with autopilot. So what I usually do here is most of the time I take Newtonville Road, which is right here on the left. However, today I'm going to do something different. I'm just going to keep going. I'm just going to keep going on this road until it ends and see where we end up, and then make a left-hand turn towards home from there. Alright, coming up to a left-hand turn here. I'm actually going to take over and make a left-hand turn. We are on Concession Road 7 in Orono, Ontario. This is the first time I've taken this road, so we'll see what we come up with as we keep on going. Coming up to a stop sign. This road is called Best Road. Should we take it? I don't know. It's the best road apparently, right? Coming up to a stop sign here. I believe it's an always stop, and it is. We'll come to a stop and we'll continue going straight. We'll tell autopilot to go ahead and power through this intersection here and continue on. Alright, coming up to another stop sign here. Looks like another always stop once again. Nobody around. And telling autopilot to go ahead and go through the intersection. Alright, let's see what happens here. So autopilot is following the road along here. We will be coming up to a stop sign. Looks like it's the end of this road. So we got to make a decision, and I believe I'm just going to make a left-hand turn here. So I'll turn autopilot off here. We are currently on Darlington Clark Town Line Road in Orono, Ontario. Maximum 70, doing 80. Autopilot doing its thing. Alright, right-hand turn done. Autopilot back on, maximum 80. And we've got the maximum set for autopilot at 90. Let's continue on.